Hello, this is not a spring chicken. This is something you normally don't see because typically when it's raining, we're going to bring you, something we shot before with a blue screen or something we shot, just to show you, with B-roll. But today, yes, in Southern California, it's really, really wet, but we're going to show you just how wet it looks.
That's water getting on my camera lens, folks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
We're in the car.
Those little blotches are water, so...
And it's all about getting the vote out today if we look at everything that's going on, because Obama supported the One Nation rally and refuses to condemn the Communist Party as a sponsor.
Yeah, and that's something. Basically, he supports communism. By refusing to denounce them, he said that we have to be open to all ideas, other than Republican, of course, though. So.
Yeah, 12 nations combined against Arizona.
Yeah, Obama wants to turn over the control of the United States to international law, which people have been saying, boy, this is really getting my lens wet, folks. I know, and I'm inside a car. I'm 2 foot back in a car.
Oh my God.
You just see the water on my camera lens.
And Meg Whitman has spent over $140 million on the California campaign.
Yeah, and Brown basically can't compete with her. That's why Brown is doing the things. I mean, they all know. I mean, this is sort of ridiculous. The guy, he's preaching, I'm going to cut taxes. I'm going to bring businesses back. I'm going to put people to work. He's got no history of that, folks. And he said,
none. He was governor. He's got a history.
He's a liberal Democrat. They know exactly what he's going to do. He's against Proposition 13. He's fought against it. He thinks that the wealthy don't pay enough of their taxes. So we're just going to get a real weird look with all the water on my camera lens.
I know. Actually, that's kind of a cool looking.
Yeah. Then I got to wipe it all off when it's done.
And Obama gets 2 solar power plants approved in California.
Yeah, basically, one of them is going to be in the Mojave and the other by Lake Elsinore. Basically, it's a total and absolute disaster, folks.
Gunmen torch 12 NATO tankers and kill a driver in Pakistan.
Well, that was just last night. They've done more today. They're basically conceding the fact that the Pakistani government is pissed at Obama, and it is going to let all of this continue until Obama leaves.
Obama as the Roman emperor, the rise and fall of the propaganda master.
Well, the guy basically never was very good. This guy, yesterday, his nameplate, the presidential seal, fell off the podium.
What?
And since he didn't have it wasn't covered in the teleprompter, his response was, "Did I do that?" And well, I guess everybody here knows who I am. But that was his response. He's standing there like a complete idiot, with not knowing what to do. I mean, they're flooding down there. They actually, when I zoom by the flooding, you don't get my problem on the lens anymore.
Oh, you can tell where the lens is doing. And Democrats punt a tough choice until after the election for the good of the middle class.
Well, I know, because the Republicans were going to hold it all up. If Republicans weren't holding anything up, they don't control the House or the Senate. The Democrats wouldn't even bring it up. Obama has no intentions bringing this stuff up after the election. They said that he's going to do things incrementally after the election. He's still going to do the same things: cap and trade, climate legislation, card check, everything that he planned to do, he still plans to do.
And business critics take Obama off script at White House advisors meeting.
Because everything, he has nobody involved with the administration that's ever created a job or even worked for a living, and they're tired of having some guy that's basically reading from a textbook that tells them how things should be done.
And the lowly business card continues to thrive in the digital age.
Because you basically want to know where you can get contact with people. They don't give you their, in order to give them your email, you have to still give them a business card, folks.
California state furloughs are legal, court says.
Well, yeah, if you don't have any money to pay them, you either furlough them or fire them. So basically the unions want to be furloughed with pay. So they didn't win that one.
Stewart jokes about Sanchez firing an ex-CNN host, apologizes.
Well, yeah, but that's only because Stewart refused to apologize to him. He still expects to get his job back because the president is weighing in on it now. It wasn't like he did anything, inappropriate. I love that.
And Democrats refuse to condemn those that trash the National Mall and the Vietnam Memorial.
I know. Colbert and Stewart are planning to help clean let's put it this way. I heard him say last night, we're trying to clean the crap up that the president's supporters left. Basically, he's lost Colbert and Stewart, folks.
GFK poll, working class white shuns the Democrats.
Well, yeah, this guy, they said the only support he has is among black voters and the ultimate liberal left because, I mean, they said this morning the polls, even the Democrats polls say 60% of the people that are voting are going to be voting against Obama. I mean, that's not good. They're voting specifically against him because his proposals. I mean, this guy is trying to win in states where they directly blame the unemployment on him. He's losing Michigan and Ohio, and he's going to lose Florida. They thought Florida was going to be a gimme as a pickup, and he's going to lose Florida now because they're all angry at. I mean, he's not creating jobs. He just keeps killing it. He's basically going to kill more with his, this morning, his latest thing. $50,000 no interest-free loan for 2 years to those people that are jobless in order to be able to stay in their homes.
Well, that's only if they're jobless and they have a home and they're behind for 3 months.
Yeah, but if you work your butt off, you have to pay for that guy that no longer has to work because they said they get unemployment insurance, they get health care, they get food stamps.
I know.
I mean, they said, why would you want to be employed if you can get that from Obama? Because as most socialists don't understand, somebody has to pay the bills.
And Hulu Plus to play on Roku, TiVo set-top boxes.
Well, TiVo is basically on the way out. They're running commercials saying that the other, these the sets that people are selling, they don't do what TiVo does. Well, every cruddy thing, every digital recorder out there does exactly what TiVo does.
Toyota Prius sales fall for the first time in 17 months.
Because they've basically maxed out on the...
all the people that want to buy it.
All of them that want to buy the green cars have been maxed out.
And is Obama ready for a stare down with China?
Well, they already said he's on the back end and losing it already because they all of a sudden put tariffs on on Tyson Foods. And basically, since Tyson Foods is one big contributor to the Obama campaign, they're really pissed at this guy.
What? They put it on food going in?
They put it on chickens.
Yeah, because Tyson does chicken. I didn't know
they put it on Tyson's products. It was specifically to hit Obama where it hurts because the largest supplier of chicken into China from the United States is one of the largest Democratic Party supporters there is. So.
Oh, interesting. Hungary sludge flood called ecological disaster. Oh, that was disgusting.
That's ridiculous, folks. I mean, anybody ever heard of Walter Jack Palance, Academy Award winner? Yeah. He basically lived through sludge.
Really?
Sludge, folks. He came from Pittsburgh. Basically, the sludge heat from the coal mines and the factories would be piled as high as skyscrapers. Then when the weather would hit, they'd go through people's homes. This has been done for so long. It's just the Democrats trying to basically make a point.
And Microsoft sues Motorola over smartphone patents.
Yeah, since most of the Droid stuff is being used, which is, I always think that's funny, is that Microsoft is known for being sued because they steal everything. Well, they were developing something with Motorola, and Motorola pulled a Microsoft like Microsoft did on Walls and Jolazak on Apple.
Study finds more gay characters on network TV.
Yeah, because the Democrats are in charge.
And Asian stocks rise on hopes for Fed policy easing.
Well, they all collapsed again this morning when they found out. You can't ease policies when the interest rates are basically zero.
And Amtrak reveals vision for East high-speed rail.
They don't have any money. They can't get the right of way. They have no money, and the environmentalists will not allow it. Other than that, the same thing. They'll never allow those solar stations to be built. And the Bureau of Land Management land because you have to cross other land to get to it. So.
And oil hovers below $83 after U.S. crude supply jump.
Well, because they know Obama's doubling down. He's not going to let any oil exploration in this country. He's loaning money to every country in the world that wants to do deep sea exploration.
He is?
Yeah, everybody that wants to do it.
Wait a minute, he's loaning money to other countries?
He's providing money for people that want to drill in the Gulf right alongside the things that he won't allow be done.
And Obama argues his assassination program is a state secret.
Not really. Everybody knows about it, so it can't be a state secret. Basically, it gives him the right to kill anybody that he thinks is a danger to him. Yeah, not a good one.
And Amtrak reveals vision for East high-speed rail.
I know. like I said before, what I said before, she liked that one so much.
I do.
Yeah. Now their vision is that they're going to build something that nobody's going to ride, and it's too costly. So if Amtrak doesn't work, so they want to build a faster version of something that doesn't work.
And delegates told to ID achievable goals on climate.
There are no achievable goals on climate. They said those solar things that Obama's putting in are cost prohibitive.
And a Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Oh, if you're a fireman and you stand by and let a home burn to the ground when you could have put the fire out, you don't deserve to be called a fireman.